Hello planner peeps, and welcome back to another video. Today I am in my writeosaurus planner and we are kind of figuring out goals. So we have, actually there's another page that I forgot. So we've got goals, we also have habits. So the nice thing about the writeosaurus planner is that it includes a habit tracker. So I had already written a couple of things down. So I had written that I wanted to exercise and wear my retainer, and I was thinking like, what else, do I want to be thinking about? I also want to track days when I don't spend any money. And so that doesn't include, bills and things, because bills and things you need to spend money on. Like, don't do that. Let's see. I think I had asked Gil, and I think one of the things he said was waking up at the same time as him, but I don't want to do that. So that's, that's maybe not something I want to do. But I think I also want to track sort of like creative time, because I feel like that's one of the things that really just sort of makes me feel fulfilled. Let's see, what else? I think I might come back to that. Okay, so now they give you a lot of these sorts of pages. And so I think really what I need to do is I'm going to start with, okay, well, this is just a scrap piece of paper, right? It's actually sticker paper that there's part of a shipping label on the side there. So I'm going to write down, I have a lot of goals, right? And I need to figure out how I really sort of want to organize them. And part of me was thinking that I could write them all down here. And this is sort of like for my year. I also have some for 3 months, 3 years, and lifetime. But let's just start with writing out some of my goals for the year. I think that's where we're going to start. Okay. So one thing that I want to do is I want to improve my brush lettering. That's something I really want to improve on. That's not to say that it's not good. I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. But, we're going to want to work on it, all right? I want to pay off my credit card debt. Ideally, that would be done in the next 2 or 3 months, but I'm trying to sort of get that figured out. I want to grow Amuse Designs. That's my sticker shop with my friend Emma. Let's see. Let's be clear, I want to run a mile without stopping. Ideally, that would be a 10-minute mile. That's like my dream. I've always been wanting to be able to do that, but, right, it says, I want to hike in the Smokies. So since we live in Tennessee, I really want to hike in the Smoky Mountains. I want to see my parents again. That's a really big one. That's not something that I can control, but it is a goal. It is a want. I want to see my parents again. I haven't been able to because of the pandemic. I want to save for a wedding. Because, if you're under a rock, Gil and I were getting married, and we have to pay for a wedding. So we've already we've already paid some of it, which is good, because then that's like one less thing you have to worry about later. But these, I think, are my yearly goals. I think that's maybe not. I don't know. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is, because this feels a little plain right now, I'm going. I don't like the why is this goal important to me space, because I feel like it's not that it's self-explanatory, because you know it's definitely not, but it's kind of that, you know, like you wouldn't set goals if they weren't important. That's what I'm trying to say. And so, you know, by saying, oh, you know, this is important to me, or like this, I don't know. I just have feelings about it, and I can't really put my finger on. I think could do. I want to use some circles here, but I also want to use the plaid. And I know that the plaid is like really my speed, because I love me some buffalo plaid. So we're gonna start with that. Okay. And maybe I don't know. I'm just gonna look really quick through my florals. Got some skulls. Those are a little kind of a weird color for this. Magnolias, hydrangeas, peonies. None of those really fit. That's okay. You know, that's honestly, that's fine. So we're gonna just start with this, right? You guys start somewhere. Okay, so first things first, we are going to cover up the why is this goal important to me, because I don't care. I think it might be better to instead maybe prioritize my goals. So which ones are, you know, the most important to me, which ones, you know, would bring me the most joy, and which ones I have control over. So for example, I have no control over seeing my parents again, because so long as the pandemic is still going, that, you know, I can't really do that. So what I think would make me the happiest is a strong word. I think that first things first, prioritizing the paying off my debt is really what would sort of feel like a weight off my back. And because the thing is that the money that I'm putting in to paying off debt each month, I could then be pouring that in to saving for the wedding. So this sort of, I'm just gonna put this goes along with wedding. Okay. And so by sort of like compartmentalizing these, I think it'll be a little bit easier. So I think that the next thing that would make me happy is the running, because I love running. I really do. I just don't do it. And this would help me feel basically a little more, I would get those endorphins. I would feel a little more fit, which is never a bad thing come the new year. And I think that then what we'd want to do is grow Amuse, because like this, I mean, Amuse Designs is really, it's really just a fun thing that I do with my best friend. Like, you know, it's a side hustle, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't, you know, also mean a lot to me. So one of the things that goes along with this is improving my brush lettering, because then I feel like maybe we'd sell more stickers. And if our sticker business, you know, kind of takes off, I feel like it might be easier to hit the social media goals. But so I'm gonna put 5, well, so 4 is the hike in the Smokies, because that's something that I have control over. Like, I literally live very close to them, and if I wanted to, I could do it. I'm just not doing it. And then the last one is social media. All right. So I'm gonna put this little small steps sticker there. And I think I have somewhere in here, in my little, there we go. I've got these little flourishes from Create with Mandy that I really enjoy. And so we're gonna use some of them as well. So like this little line. I love that. Okay. So now what are the resources needed to achieve this goal? All of these goals, they require time and energy, because you'll never get anything done if you do nothing, right? Like, that seems self-explanatory, but you know, for me at least, sometimes I just need to go like, whew, okay. I'm also gonna grab this little fresh start sticker from Amuse. Shameless self-promotion, that is what we do here. It's not really shameless. I don't feel any shame about that. Okay. So in order to pay off my debt, what I'm going to need is a budget. Okay, for running, I already have running shoes. I already have all the workout gear. Growing Amuse Designs is going to probably require me to, well, require is a strong word, but there are some Skillshare classes that I've been looking at in order to sort of hone my craft, or more appropriately, learn how to draw. So I'm just gonna write Skillshare art classes, because I feel like that would be honestly really fun to take, and I have those. I will need hiking boots, or at least like some kind of shoes to hike in, because I definitely don't have any of those. I'm gonna put /gear. I don't know what you need to hike. I mean, usually I feel like walking, you just need feet, but like, and then for social media, who the heck knows, right? Like, I don't know how. That's not the point. Okay. Let's grab this little line and just kind of flourish. Okay. So now quarterly targets. So these are the things that I will be meeting. Okay, so January through March, I want to start, what's the right word? Running program. So I've done Couch to 5K before, which was nice. I just need to sort of find the program for it. Let's see. I want to finish, let's say, 1 Skillshare class. Okay. And here I want to have make my debt repayment let's say schedule. Okay. Next. My next targets. This is hard to do. Goals are hard, period. But it is a little harder to do just because I have to think about, there are a lot of these things I haven't done research for yet. So I think for this one, like research, hiking trails, and necessary gear. All right. Then okay. Let's say set aside, I don't know, like $500 maybe per month for wedding. Okay. I think here, my target here is really no credit card debt. Then we'll push it further because I think my ultimate goal is really to run a 5K without stopping, but I want to start with a mile without stopping. But sign up for 5K because those are few and far between. Or not few and far between. They're literally everyone and their mother has a 5K in this month. Either if it's like a turkey trot or a jingle bells or whatever. Working out in the summer gets a little harder because it is hotter. But we can make it work. I think here by July through September, I want to, okay, I'm gonna pull out my phone really quick. We're going to look at my Etsy store really quick. Hopefully, I want to make sure that this doesn't reveal any information about customers or anything first, but I just want to see how many sales we've made so far. I think we have just hit 100 recently. Not now. Skip. Oh god. I don't know. Oh, that's all my purchases. Okay. So we're gonna look at our shop profile real quick. Okay, so we've made 142 sales. And I know for a fact that 10 of those were yesterday. And that's every single item that we sell counts as a sale. So we've sold 142 items. So in July through September, I wanna hit 500. I think that if I'm putting time and energy into this and really, just putting my best foot forward, I think that's feasible by September. Because we've been open for 3 months now, reopened, and we've hit 142. So if absolutely nothing changes, we would hit 520 in 9 months. So that's where we're at. Okay. And let me think. Okay. This might not be the most, entertaining video ever, but I feel like this is something that's really fruitful, at least for me. So if you are feeling, you know, a little bit lost or just kind of down, I would 100% recommend thinking about what you want, right? Your desire, and doing something like this, even if it's just on a piece of paper, you know? Because it really helps sort of recenter your mindset and help you, you know, think about what you're doing. Like, is this moving you towards a goal, you know? And not everything moves you towards a goal, right? Unloading the dishwasher generally doesn't move you towards a goal. But so sometimes, you know, there's things that you have to do. That's fine. But, you know, sometimes there are other things that you can really just kind of get caught up in. And I don't want that to happen to y'all. Okay. I think in I was gonna say maybe we could launch a new product, but I don't know if we can do that or not. I really don't know. Let me think. I'm just sort of spitballing here. There are some social media goals that I want to meet, and I need to think of like how I could be doing those. I guess one thing would be make, oh God, 3 seems like so many, but 2 doesn't seem like enough. So I'm just gonna say make 3 reels per week. That seems like something that would, you know, kind of bump things up. And then I also want to, I would say, I want to ramp up to posting 4 videos per week. Usually I'm at about 2, but that was when I had 1 planner and like I was really only using that single planner. Now I have 2 that I'm regularly using, plus my daily, plus, you know, my reading bullet journal. Now, I mean, admittedly, I don't always want to have to film, right? Because you know, sometimes that'll make me feel like I'm always on. And I think by September, I want to have mastered the drop shadow, because dear God, I am so bad at drop shadows. Like I just don't understand the geometry of it, and so I think that's something that would make me really happy. It's something that's achievable. And then, is it ridiculous if right here I just go like master the letter K? Because the letter K is the single most difficult letter for me. I cannot. It does not work. Notes. I'm just gonna write this. I'm just gonna write, you got this. That's a little note to myself. Just everything worth doing takes time. And a little heart. Okay. I guess for that, okay, actually, so for hiking trails and necessary gear, right, one of the things on my vision board was a cabin in the woods, and we'll definitely be hiking the Smokies if we have a cabin there. Not forever, right, but like an Airbnb or something. But I think that would really, in my head I thought I was going to flip it over and there would be like a bowl, you know, I don't know why I said bowl, but okay, so this is my yearly goals. Now we got to move on to the monthly goals. Okay, so we're going to start with running. I feel like that is I'm going to do running, no debt. That is a recurring goal. Until there is no debt will be a goal. And another goal then is going to be amuse. Okay, did I do enough M's? Yes, okay. That always just gets me. Okay, so I've got to break this down, so I need to find a running program. I need to start my running program. I need... needs a strong word. I was about to say I need to invest in a massage gun. That's not true. Okay, so here I need to reduce impulse shopping because that is really... That's my big one, is that like I'll just see something and I'll go, I need it. And this is also I need to reduce eating out. Okay. Amuse. Here I want to, this month I want to make 2 drawn sheets. So 2 of them drawn by me, Emma. I forget, did these go next to each other in the writeosaurus planner? I don't even know. Oh god, every time I like turn, I just have a precarious stack of planners that seem like they're gonna fall over at all times. Is this that's the back of the monthly. Okay, so here is the nice thing that I can do with this planner specifically. Okay, and that is, okay, so these 2 sheets here, we're just gonna take them out. I don't care about them right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I can put this here, and this is supposed to go there, but I don't know, because part of me is like, I don't know if I really care about these sheets, and if I don't, then they can get glued together, and that's fine. But this one also only goes this way, but I want to be able to have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my vision board, I'm moving it with the monthly. So this has the back of the monthly, yeah, so that goes there. And then my little habit tracker, that's this week's spread. It goes here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that everything was on the up and up so we can get those done. All right. I think I want to decorate this just a little bit this first time. I don't want it to be, you know, overwhelming in any way, shape, or form. But I know that I have some leftover snowflakes because that's how I do. I just have them and I save them and I hoard them forever. At least I think I still have some. Yep. We've got a couple of leftover snowflakes from the snow spread that I did. We're just gonna put these on the page. It's pretty chill. Oh my goodness. I am sorry. But what I mean is that, you know, I'm just adding these on here. It's not a big deal. And then I'll just add in Issy's little ones wherever I feel like it. But you know, I don't think that we're having anything sort of huge happening right now or revolutionary. It's just some snow on the page. Okay. Easy peasy. I also might add some of my New Year's quotes here just because I still have them. Let's grab some tweezers. And the nice thing is that, so this might sound kind of silly, but when I'm, you know, when I feel overwhelmed with, you know, the goal setting parts of it. Wow, I hate that. Okay, let's see if this comes off. I am not using wax paper. Don't be like me. Use wax paper. Okay. I just think that maybe I wanted it over here instead. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Are these connected? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, how in the world am I gonna make this work? Okay, let's just put this here. That looks fine, I think. I'm gonna add a little flurry there, and then I have no idea. How am I gonna get this to work? Oh my god. Ah. Okay. I think we need to cut this. We're gonna just cut that real quick. Okay. That's where that's going. I've just made the executive decision. That lives there now. Okay. And we'll just trim this off the side. Okay. So I want to make a schedule for this. I also want to make a schedule for debt. Here, again, make schedule. But here it's going to be for the releases, and I also want to make reels of sticker designing, because I feel like that's something that a lot of shops that I follow do, and I love it. I love seeing it, and I'm thinking, oh well, you know, if they do it, I can do it too. And it's okay to not, you know, fill everything in. But hey, I just finished off 3 more stickers. Like sticker sheets. So let's also, let me just see. Is this? Okay, wait. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick that there because who cares? Actually, that looks, okay, wait, one sec. So you'll see that I didn't de-stick, as y'all know. Okay, so what I was thinking was covering up something here. What I'm instead gonna do is I'm gonna write goals here, and then underneath in like capital letters maybe, write goals check-in, so that at the end of the month I will check in and see sort of like how far I got. I think that's pretty reasonable. And then I still have some of these little flourishes. I feel like I definitely went a little hard when I was drawing some of this. Also, it's only fitting to put a little amuse flourish there. Like, come on. Oh my god. Ah! Look at this. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is adorable. And this shameless self-promotion continues. It's gonna continue forever because this is my channel. And I know I've used this New Year, New Me sticker before for things. It's not a new me, it's the same old me. And actually, I don't even want to put that in here because I don't want to be a new version of myself. I want to be the same version of myself, just slightly better. So we're going to peel that off. Okay. So, let's just take a quick look at what we've accomplished because honestly, my anxiety is pretty peaked right now. So let's stick this back in. So how we've got it right now is that right next to my monthly game plan, I have my vision board. And I think that that's key because it can sort of, I can look at it and be like, yeah, that's really what I want to be doing. Then before this, we've got the yearly goals game plan. So what I can do is sort of look back at this when in February, I have to do the same thing. So I'm pretty happy with this setup, honestly. Like it makes me very happy. I'm gonna pull this sheet out just because, like, you know, I'm gonna take a photo of them next to each other. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Pro tip, if you want to never miss a video from me, you can even ring that little notification bell. That's what Gil does, so that he always knows the second my video goes live. And let me know down below what your, you know, goals for January specifically are, if you have any. If you don't, maybe think about it and set some, you know? But as always, happy planning.